babies. We are a new indie team. Thanks to the People's Improv Theater. It's a class, I mentioned this before, how to start an indie team with Kim Alou. We've had an opportunity in this class to create a brand new form, which we will perform for you tonight. It's a very spooky form because you see, there's been a murder. And before we discover who the culprit is and who the victim is, we need to find out where the murder took place. And thanks already to Jeff being on top of things, we have a suggestion in the chat from Pete Symbolic. Thank you, Pete. Pete, because you gave us our suggestion, you will be getting a hand-drawn comic by Jesse Bradley, one of our team members here. We will get in touch. Pete will get in touch with you to get it sent to you. We're really excited. That's a fun thing that we're doing for each one of our shows. So thanks to Pete, we have a great suggestion. Our suggestion tonight for the murder mystery is set at a highway rest stop. A highway rest stop. Yes. So thank you, everybody. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Come in, just sit. Sorry, guys. All right. My name's Magnus. I'm a biker. I couldn't have done it. I live by the rules of the road. And number one, you don't murder nobody.
Nah, it can't have been me. I was just hanging out at the gas station right over here with my baby. You know, chilling with my baby.
Yeah, no, so I didn't do it. I was just driving my big rig at the time of the murder. And I mean, if I was going to murder someone, it would be that this asshole motorcycle cut me off. But no, I didn't do anybody. I'm just here to gas up.
Oh, officer, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. I just was stopping to go to the bathroom. I'm following the Casual Outcasts on tour. This is their farewell tour. There's 4 more shows. That'll get me to 345. I didn't do it. I wouldn't miss that.
Officer, I'm tickled you asked me. Most people don't ask the groundhogs at this rest area about what's happening here. We see everything, officer. But you know, I'm like this big and they're big humans. I don't think a groundhog's gonna kill him. I mean, more power to any groundhog that takes down one of those people. But I mean, it's just, we're just trying to live our lives, officer.
Yes, a wizard cursed me, and I'm in the form of a Vespa, but I couldn't have done this. I mean, I'm a Vespa, for God's sakes. Who actually gets killed by a Vespa?
Oh, officer, I'm a grandma. Come on. When does a grandma commit a murder? I'm on this road trip with my grandkids. I would think about a murder once in a while, but couldn't be me.
Officer, I'm sorry, but I have to get back to my job. The office is looking for me. I gotta crunch some numbers. And I know that my biker jacket makes me look like I'm a biker, but believe me, I am not a biker.
Cut to Vinny and Gilly the groundhog outside. That's rough, Vinny, man. You know, I've seen a lot of people coming into this place, but I've never met a cursed Volkswagen. Is that what you are?
I mean, you are a groundhog, so it would make sense you don't know what what a Vespa is, but I mean, you're close. Oh my gosh, Gilly, we went to high school together.
Oh my God, we totally did go to high school together. Yeah, yo, did you also go into that haunted house on 33B Westminster Street and meet that spooky old lady and not answer her trivia questions right?
You know, I did, and that's not who turned me into a Vespa. She actually turned me into a bat. I mean, I almost asked you out to prom. I mean, it was pretty batty for you at the time.
To say, I was real offended when you decided not to ask me out of the prom because I got turned into a groundhog, okay? Like, I felt like I still could afford a dress, and it was honestly discrimination. And look at you, you're a Vespa now. You think you're too fancy for me?
Cut to ladies' room with Lily. Honey, have you done changing the baby yet?
Yeah, of course. What do you think I've been doing this whole time?
All right, because, that baby, I wish you would just shut up for just 1 minute. So maybe if he's now dry and cleaned, and I'll take a Sprite.
Ma, come on.
Can I have a
Ma,
Sprite?
come on. I just cared for this baby, and you want me to go get you a Sprite?
I'm parched. I'm parched.
All right, Ma, listen. If I get you the Sprite, can you promise me something? Can you promise me that if Danny starts crying, you just cover him with a little chloroform? But just a little.
Well, I do carry just this tiny little bit for emergency.
I know you do. For emergencies only, and it's only for an emergency.
You get me this nice cold Sprite. I'll sit with Danny in the back seat.
Nothing's better than a Diet Coke, though, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you rather have a Diet Coke?
My heart belongs to Sprite.
Are you sure the molasses in the Coke makes the world a difference?
Cut to the
parking lot.
behind the rest stop with Magnus. I tell you, I've been on tour watching the Casual Act cast for 5 years. They blow the Stones out of the water. You keep that old rock. This is the new rock.
You gotta stop meeting like this, man. Do you know how many times we sit here and pass a joint at rest stops all over this country, up and down this highway,
And
talking about I'm talking about real music. You're talking about, I don't even know what you're talking about. What'd you call it again?
they're called the Casual Outcasts. It's kind of a play on words.
Outcasts? Outcasts, like the hip hop group?
But they're casual about it. You don't Magnus, I've been telling you this for years. You've got to get with the times.
Casual, nothing is casual about classic rock. It was in your face. It was sexist. It was probably racist, but it also had a good, drum beat.
I don't know why I put up with you. I see you every time these rest stops. I say, I'm not talking to that guy again. He doesn't get it. But here we are, like you said.
Hey man, if this is what this is, then I'm cool with it.
No, I'm keeping it.
I mean, you got pretty good weed. You got some bad opinions, but I mean, I'm cool with it if you are.
You better not talk about my opinions like that again. I might not be so forgiving next time.
Hey man, if you're gonna die on a hill, I would die on the fact that your weed is good and not that your opinions are. I'm just saying.
Cut to the truck stop with Tucker the trucker 24 hours before the murder.
So you're an accountant, and let's see, I'm a truck driver. Now, if I want to sort of manipulate a few things, so I could make a few bucks, what would you suggest?
I suggest you save up as much money as you can and put it all on stocks.
Like livestock, you mean? Like I got my rig there?
Yeah, livestock, stock exchange, stockings, all kind of stuff.
Well, I think I could do that. I could do that. Sure, that sounds like a good idea.
Oh,
So,
oh,
you're
but,
an
oh,
accountant biker. That's a new one on me. How's that work? How's that working for you?
what, being a biker and an accountant?
Yeah.
Uh, on the weekends, I ride my bike, I ride my hog all day, all night.
Right,
And,
hog? Oh, that's what you call your
Yeah,
wheels.
that's,
Okay.
that's,
I thought there's something strange going on there for a minute.
no, that's what the cool kids are calling their bikes nowadays, hogs.
Well, I'm an old fart, so I'm not up on
Yeah.
all these things. Yeah.
But I heard back in the day you were the bike gang, right?
Yeah, well, back in the day, I was a lot younger then, and two wheels. Now I need 18 wheels now to get anything going, if you know what I mean.
Go to the
Yeah.
parking lot with Robin. Oh, look at you. You're so cute. Do you think you could entertain my grandson for a little while and maybe get him to calm down?
Sure, I'd be up for it. Listen, I want to get your opinion. Do I look fancy right now?
You look adorable.
Good,
I
because
just
I'm
wanna,
gonna
like,
level.
pick your cheeks.
Thank you. I'm gonna level with you. I met my high school sweetheart today in the parking lot who was cursed as a Vespa, and he never asked me out to prom because I got cursed as a groundhog, and I'm just trying to let him know what he missed. So I'm trying to get fancy.
Oh,
You
but
know?
honey, these mixed marriages, I don't know, a groundhog and a car. I mean, I think you have a lot more going for you than, he's a car.
I mean, that's easy for you to say. You didn't grow up in a town primarily occupied by really angry witches. It was just like witches who just would curse everybody. Like, you cut them out of line, cursed. You got to the froyo stand before them, cursed. It was rough growing up. And I just feel like he, like, that Vespa understands it. It understands what it's like growing up in a town of witches.
Oh, honey, where was your mama in all this?
Cut to the benches with Greg, the music fan. So anyways, so what I told her is to just take my baby, do whatever you want with him, and bring him back if you can, because it's not even mine.
I think you were doing the right thing by just seeing how long she will take care of it. You test their limits.
You want to know what it is? It's just a sack of flour.
Okay, I'm pretty high, so I'm going to ask you a question that might seem obvious. Is it really a sack of flour, or are you just using that as a placeholder for how little you care about the child?
No. It's just a sack of flour. I faked a whole pregnancy. I told her I was pregnant because I told her she can't handle raising me. She couldn't handle raising me her whole life. So I faked a whole pregnancy. I got the baby belly and everything. And then I just told her I gave birth, and I just gave her a sack of flour, drew 2 eyes in her mouth, and she hasn't noticed.
I like you. You're funny.
Thank you.
Cut to interrogation. Present day. Yeah, so like I said, I didn't do it. Now there's some suspicious characters around here. I'm really not sure. I don't want to point any fingers, but you know who I would like to murder? Who does this? Who leaves? I'm sorry. I was in the stall there at the truck stop, and I didn't look because I was in a hurry. I had to get in there, And this is what I found. Okay. No one has the decency to go out and say, "Hey, need another, fill up," and we're out of TP. So that's who I'd like to kill, but I didn't kill anyone.
At the
Cut to
parking lot.
interrogation room.
Yep.
So I'm actually an adjunct professor at UCal Berkeley, primarily in abnormal psychiatry. I usually go from rest stop to rest stop, usually getting into arguments with people, also leaving what I call breadcrumbs to possible psychotic breaks, leaving a little bit of a toilet paper, taking a shopping cart and just putting one wheel up on the curb and not taking it back. Things that, any person without a soul would do, and see how people react.
At the parking lot with Vinny, the human Vespa, 24 hours before the murder.
It's your fault that I'm like this.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I know you got this whole situation with Gilly and everything. But can I ask you a favor? Just for this weekend.
You stole the wizard's eye and you need to get it back. Why would I have you even ask me a favor?
Let's make a deal. How about I give you back the wizard thing, and you grant me this favor this weekend.
What's the favor?
See, the thing is, my bike my bike broke down, so I'm wondering if I can ride you this weekend.
Only if we go right to the wizard's house so you can return the eye.
Got it. No
Up to the
problem.
woods.
Snack
with
bar
Gilly.
with Brian. So I know I'm a grandma, but back in the day, I like that rock and roll. Thank you.
I get it. I get it. You got style. Just because you're grandma doesn't mean you're not fun or anything.
I mean, the years, they don't forgive anybody.
Here's the thing though. You want to get back at that daughter of yours. I know something.
Oh, yeah, what do you know?
It's no baby. She's playing you.
I knew that. I was playing her this whole time.
Whoa.
Believe me, I was not born yesterday.
Cut to interrogation 24 hours after the murder. As someone who has dealt with a lot of magic, grandma over there, I mean, that actually is a baby that Diane was holding that she just made look like a flower. So I don't know what mind games that grandma's playing, but you really should be looking at her.
Head to the trash cans with Magnus, the biker. Hey, man, why would you just not? You were so close to the bin. Why would you just leave the water bottle on the ground, man? Just recycle it. You're so close.
Would you say that makes you upset?
Yeah, man, you threw it and it knocked off, and you're not gonna pick it up.
Do you think you might do something that you normally wouldn't do?
Yeah,
that you know is irrational?
Man. Yeah, I'm furious.
Yeah, then in that case, I did it.
Well,
I'm a
what the
biker.
hell?
I don't give a shit about laws and stuff.
Oh, Magnus, you are one crazy biker, I'll tell you that much. And I thought I met crazy.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty stereotypical for a biker.
No, I don't
They're
think
generally assholes.
special about you.
Go to the snack bar with grandma. Oh, now, no way! You're a grandma? No way!
Oh, you
come on!
flatterer.
Oh, come on! Come on! You must have been a child bride, and then your daughter. You must have been. Daughter must have been a child bride too. Hey, you like some Cheetos?
Oh, I'm happy with my little
Oh.
thing here. You want to hear?
Yeah, okay. You want to?
I'll take some of that beer. Yeah.
Put one this. Here you go. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, you take a swig, and I'll take. Have you ever been in a big rig before?
Honey, I've had all the rigs, big and small, I'll tell you.
Never been in my rig before.
No, I haven't been in yours, but I followed all of those bands around all over the country.
Oh, yeah. Everybody goes for the band. But, in a couple of years they're going to be has-beens. Okay, I've been driving for 40 years, and I'll probably drive for another 20. Okay, you want someone steady in your life. Okay, someone with a steady job.
Cut to the woods with Gilly the groundhog.
I'm all in it for the long haul.
No. You still owe me for that dime bag you stole from last week. I'm not giving you a hit. No, you stole from me.
Please.
Dad, look, it's been a while since I've seen you, but could you just do her that favor? You can take out what she owes in my glove compartment.
What you're standing up for her, Vinny?
I mean,
If you do that for me?
I thought you wouldn't like me as a bat. So that's why I was so afraid to ask you to prom.
No, I would love you as a bat. I would love it. Look at I'm a groundhog. Who did I say no? And you know what? I was hanging around in the motor shop just to figure out how to romance a Vespa. That's how in I am for this relationship.
All right, listen, Vinny, I will take the money out of you to pay for Gilly, but you try to short me again or rob me again, and I will cut your head off.
Cut to interrogation after the murder. Officer, what a cast of characters they have in this rest stop. I mean, I only wanted to pee, and oh my goodness, I got propositioned by an 18-wheeler. I got to smoke a little fun stuff with this other guy who one was an accountant, one was a musician. The baby wasn't a baby. Oh, never a dull moment.
To our Harley Davidson bike shop 24 hours before the murder with Magnus, the biker. So what can you recommend for me here?
For a bike?
Yeah, I see
shit.
you're a biker, you know, you got the
Yeah.
clothes.
Well, you got to get. I mean, you got to get with a crew, man. Like you don't look son of anarchy. You look Brooks Brothers. You know.
Yeah, I thought you work here.
I work here? Nah, man. I'm a biker, man. I'm riding the road. I live on the road.
Okay.
I'm a devil may care.
That's cool. Listen, I'm gonna go straight to the point. Can I join you? Can I join your bike gang?
Yeah, sure. Like we're called the psychiatry department.
Psychiatry?
Yeah.
That's a bike gang. I'd never heard of that before.
Oh yeah. We're big up in Northern California, right around Berkeley.
Man.
You're seeing that talking groundhog too, right?
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
I see it or her.
I heard you guys talking about bikes. I thought maybe you could answer my question. Have you ever made love to one of your bikes? How does one go about that?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of vibration going on, so the bike kind of makes love to me.
Do you put it in the exhaust pipe?
Magnus.
Yeah.
I just want to warn you, whatever I gave you, I don't know what's in it because I think I just saw this groundhog humping a scooter.
That's probably my friend.
That probably.
Has anyone seen a bag of flowers somewhere? Potentially a baby, potentially not a baby.
Oh, I thought that was something else.
I'm going clean.
Cut to 24 hours after the murder, interrogation. Officer, I was just cruising for cure, and I ended up cruising for love. It wasn't me.
Officer, all right, I'll tell you again, I didn't kill him. And the only reason I didn't kill a couple of certain people is I happen to keep these in my rig for just such emergencies. Okay, so I didn't have to worry about the damn toilet paper. But that is still rude, and that person should be prosecuted.
Officer, I think that town with the witches really should be explored.
Officer, I didn't do it. I was super high. I probably committed a few other crimes. Definitely peed outside, but I didn't do it.
Officer, I didn't do it. I swear. I had enough going on with my mom, the baby, and the not baby, and the flower, and the smiley face. And my family's a mess. I don't need to bring in a murder into that.
So picture this. I jump into a smoke circle, having not put any money in for the drugs. I proceed to smoke the entire thing, not puff, puff, give, and they don't say anything. Who does that? I'll tell you who does that. Psychopaths. 3 of them. It definitely was one of those 3.
Officer, you caught me. It was me. I did it because that damn Vespa didn't want to give me a ride. I want to ride him all day, but it wouldn't let me. It just wouldn't let me.
Yeah, officer. Yeah, I jumped in front of the Vespa to save the Vespa.
Oh,
I'm just glad that my last dying act was for love. And find that witch bitch that cursed me, and you just fucking go to town on her.
That's our show. Thank you, everybody. We perform, I think, what, two more Mondays.
Yep.
Monday nights
Yeah.
at 8:30 on the Socially Distant Improv Facebook page. We do the same form on Mondays. We're also going to be in the Palm Beach Improv Festival later this month. We're really excited about that. We're really excited about this class we've been in. Pete, we're going to get you that comic. I'll get you the address. Thank you all for watching. We are going to turn our cameras off and leave, but hang tight on this stream because the Bite Show starts in about 5-10 minutes, okay? Thanks, everybody.
Bye, all.
go guys.